So, 2020 reached its finale. Feels like yesterday when all of this sad stuff happened to us. To be honest, I still can't believe I'm here creating a video after everything that happened in this trash fire. But here we are everybody, near the doorsteps of next year. Hello everyone, Chris back again with you in Gaming Zone. Let's wrap up 2020. This is, just like usual for this kind of uploads, a ramble video where I talk about achievements and changes to both yours truly and Gaming Zone, alongside, for the first time, the secondary channel which survived the abandonment, Being Unleashed. If you're not interested in the following coverage, and my congratulations for the new year, you can click off this video. You won't receive anything in return, but everyone with their choices. I won't force this down the throats of people. Let's start with some stories about myself. The title of this content piece hits the situation right on spot, and describes exactly what happened to me in 2020. All of that black and white garbage which crept on Gaming Zone was because I fell into a deeply depressive state, a situation that I regret to let happen. Going to say you something, this kind of stuff, it's seriously bad for you. To this day I have a blackout of memories for a period of 5 months. I don't remember anything from November 2019 to March 2020, except some serious things that stood out the most. Oddly enough, since the quarantine period, everything turned 180. Yours truly having an awakening of some sort. Weird shit indeed, mates. Eventually, I realized that there is no reason for me to go through hells to reach certain goals. This allowed me to alter my life after I got into senses, changing my development way in a completely different direction. You can count these things like getting a job and concentrating a lot more on personal growth, like what happened with Gaming Zone Progressive Start. That's why I went through an immense grind, which concluded with me reaching such heights in visual quality, both for Gaming Zone and Being Unleashed channels. Thanks to my sort of personal revival, you everyone witnessed the greatest rise in history for this channel, Unlimited Blade Design. This was a great transition to the topic of channel's development. How convenient. Let's have a talk about the changes that happened to my platforms in this travesty of a year. It was a disaster for everyone, but for sure, the output quality has grown exponentially. First information comes from Being Unleashed. You can consider this a promotion to my different personality. I honestly don't have high hopes for that platform, since social issues and tech coverage is done by basically everyone these days. Yet, the standout piece was probably the upgrades video. Something truly experimental I wanted to create since 2017. Can't believe that such an idea dates as far back as 4 years ago, going in 2021. I'm one heck of a procrastinator. Now to Gaming Zone. This year was an adventure, everyone. Starting off with an angry rant on Battlefield V, which eventually died halfway through of its life cycle without completing even half of what was promised. The depressive garbage, which was successfully removed after I properly came back to senses. And of course, the greatest return of Battlefield 2 mod content, with gameplay streams breaking personal records, with amazing people which dedicated time to watch the trash I output here. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for this amazing support, everyone. 2020 was very rough for me in particular, the abandonment thoughts haunting me like crazy, and it was worse than ever happened before. When those struck me, I became very unstable being. Thanks to you everybody, I'm still here, providing you the highest quality content yet achievable by me. That Battlefield 2 stream opened my eyes widely, along with some other series which I did research on the channel. That was my first time actually checking out in these 2 years what the community paid attention to. I don't want to delve into future changes in this upload. That information will come along nicely with the fresh start of 2021. Some shameless self-plugging time, the donations and merchandise. Would like to thank the Slavic Pigeon for his contribution to Gaming Zone, really appreciate it, mate. Just like I promised, these funds will be invested directly onto content pieces and quality development. Cheers once again. And now for some information about the merchandise, which nobody gives a shit about. Upon requests from some of my friends, now Gaming Zone alongside Being Unleashed have their themes switched, such as Blackout and Whiteout editions. It's up to you everyone if you want to order these. I myself will request some samples to reveal you the design in real life, since even I didn't have enough time to get these sorted out properly. If you have any doubts about the production of these things, now you'll know what they look like. Stay tuned on Twitter for a potential person reveal. Something interesting will spawn, that is for sure. Some words on the giveaway, since a lot of things have changed after that upload. Since Insurgency Sandstorm console release became an absolute train wreck and entering the realms of Half-Life 3, I'm going to update the platforms and the giveaway will happen on PC only. I'm still angry at NWI for all this fake advertisement when it comes to the topic of gaming on the consoles, and you should stay tuned for a very angry rant about this fakery. I understand that recently I'm doing more angry content pieces on this title, but gameplay wise, it's damn fun. Well, until another update releases which destroys stability and introduces weird trash like this. More information coming after reaching the milestone, everyone. Thanks for understanding. And that is it, basically everything that I wanted to cover as a wrap up for 2020. From the darkest abyss of a sad state to Game Zone Unlimited, the biggest jump that I've done so far. Just like everyone said, this was one tough ride, but I'm glad that we survived it. Let's hope 2021 will do us a favor and not destroy everything we built so far. Goodbye, disaster era. This was Chris. Have a happy new year.